Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Dunkar Tech. Today we're gonna be working or troubleshooting this issue, which we're gonna find out right now. So we have here a simple topology, right? We have two routers, and in the two routers we have a point-to-point network, and then we have two hosts. So the end goal is to connect this device to this device, so that end-to-end communication, right? So let's go ahead and do this so we can polish our skills. First thing first, we're gonna start by the OSI model, right? Let me see the node here. We need a node. We need a node. Okay, so you can see a lot of stuff that you guys weren't supposed to see, but okay, so let's put this bigger. Yeah, title. So OSI model, right? We got 7 layers. So first one, physical. Yeah, but this is too little, right? Let's keep it big, bro. Don't change it. It's gonna keep changing. Okay, so physical, right? Physical. So physical. So right now we're gonna see nothing physical. We have the cable right here. So let's assume that every cable is like in a optimal status. And so what we can do next is like data link, right? We're gonna go to this here, this computer. We're gonna try to ping to this computer, but we don't even know if we have an IP address assigned. So let's go ahead to physical, no, to config, and then let's click in the interface of this device. This interface right here between the, physical connection. So we don't have no IPv4 aggregated, and not even a default gateway. So we don't need to bother pinging these two end hosts. So what we need to do now? So we're gonna like assign the sub like the IP address to its intended subnet and so forth. So let's go ahead and do that, right? But before we do that, let's check the router, right? We have two routers. We have to make sure the router. Oh my god, bro. Two routers, they have at least a default gateway set up, right? So I'm gonna do enable, and then we're gonna do show IP int brief, right? Okay, so we can see here that on this side, let's inspect it. Come on, it don't show, but it's gonna show now. You see G001 and G000. Okay, so we can see here that G000 is the one that is like physical connected to boom this host. So we already configured the IP address for that interface. So this is gonna be our default gateway. Why? Because if we're gonna connect to a network outside of our LAN, we need to have an exit, right? Otherwise, we're just gonna stay in the local area network. So let's go ahead and do that, right? Let's leave it open. So I don't know how to take this off. So okay, so let's do the default gateway, right? I have a short memory, so I forgot. 192.168, 192. That's 168.0. That one. Okay, so we already configured that. Looking good. So here, so 192.168.0.0, right? No, actually, I'm lying to you guys. So the one was already assigned for the default gateway. So we're gonna put two. So the mask is already put there automatically. So now let's go to the next router. Sorry, the next router is router 1. So router 1, we're gonna go here, click on enter, go to enable mode. So we can go to what? To privilege mode. And here we're gonna do the show. I'm gonna put this in lowercase because it's like bothering with my what's it called? I forgot how you say that. But you know, it's like basically it's not looking nice, so it just bothered me when I see in capital letter. But nothing very important. So show IP int brief. So right here we can see that the 000, which I forgot which one was 000. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do a little thing here, right? Yeah. So right here we know. Wait. Right here we know that we have a network, right? Of 10.10.10.1. This network is subnetted to 30, which is the perfect slash notation to connect point-to-point devices because it only gives you two hosts. I mean, it actually has four and a couple of subnets, but out of the four, you have to subtract two, which are this broadcast address and the network address, right? So let's go ahead and put, you see 10, 10, 10. Okay, so this one belongs to this side. 10, 10, that one. And then this one is gonna have 10, 10, that too. Why? I haven't even configured it, but I know so because the 10, 10, 10, that one is already used. So what's the next one? 10, 10, 10, that too. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So we're gonna go to config terminal. Then we're gonna go to the interface that is having that problem, which is gonna be 00.1. And actually that interface here is up. We don't need to turn it back home. So 0.0.1. Right, perfect. So now we're gonna do this IP address 10.10.10.2 subnet mask 255.255.252, right? Why 252? Because we already calculated all the bits, you know, on we have 4 octets, so we're working in the last octet, slash 24. So from 24 to 30 bits, you know, the 30 means that we have advanced. Let's say let's go here. So we have 8 bit 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Okay, so it means that the 30 means that from 24 we borrow 1 bit, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, right? We got 32 2 left. So basically we borrow 6 bits. If you put 2 to the power of 6, that's gonna give you 252, right? So that's how we determine that. Also, another thing that we can do is like subtract the 32 minus the amount of the the transportation that we are being mandated here, right? And for the subnet, I actually think you subtract the 252. No, actually it's the bit that you borrowed. So you elevate 2 to 6 and whatever it gives you, that's going to be how many subnet you're able to have. Okay, so okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Actually, now that I said that, so 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Yeah, that's how it be. Okay, so now that we have this, okay, I'm taking too long, right? 9 minutes. So we're gonna click on and enter. So now let's check that our interface is up and running. Exit, So show oh my god, show IP interface brief, right? So we can see here that we already configured it. So now we have everything good. But if we go ahead and try, alright, stop doing that, bro. If we go ahead and try and ping, oh my god, ping the gateway. Let's see how we do with that. So 192, no, let's say ping, right? Ping 192 168.1. No, it's 0.1. Okay, so actually it's working, right? So this was going right here. So don't do nothing weird, bro. I'm on camera. So ping 192.168.0.1. Okay, go ahead. You see, sending an ICMP signed sign to the gateway. So that's actually working perfectly. You see how isolated it is. That's easy because we know that that one is working. However, sorry, if we try, I'm tripping, yo. Like I mean, I don't know what's going on. So if we try to ping, you still working, bro? Okay, so let's see. Maybe it's done. Okay, so if we try to ping, actually let's take out the simulation. Because sometimes it takes too long. So to 192.168.100.2, it's gonna say unreachable. Why? Because this router right here don't know each other. So let's do this. Like let's see how the this network is working actually. Let's see here. I forgot the ping thing. 192.168.100.2. Okay, so let's click on. You see? So it didn't even like depart from the router 1, the router 0. Why? Because it's the same as you go to work, all right? Like you just got hired in a new job, right? And you don't know the location, the office location, right? If you get out from your house without using Google Map, you're gonna probably like get stuck just like how PC0 got stuck in router 0, which is gonna be what? The gateway, the basic gateway. So you know there's an exit, but you don't know where to go. So you just exit. You just like left your house, but you don't know where you're going. So you gotta stop. Let me go back and grab the map. So that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna grab the map, right? So now router 0 and router 1, they don't know each other, right? So we're gonna be working on the routers. So let's click on here. So something that we can do to see the route is this command, show IP route, to see. Hey, why I put that S at the end? Show IP route. Okay, so we can see here we only have local. We don't have no. We don't have no. Not networks, like no method, like no OSPF, no, no, we don't have no network protocol, but local and directly connected. So basically, like they don't know, they don't have friends. Let's say they don't have friends, right? So let's go ahead and go to config terminal, right? And we're gonna do this IP route, right? IP route. We're in router 0, right? We're trying to communicate to router 1. So when I say IP route, it's gonna be the destination. The destination is going to be 10.10. No, actually the destination is the default, the router 1 default gateway. It's gonna be 192.168.0. No, that 100.1. Bear with me, please. So after that, we're gonna do the slash. Actually, I'm wrong. It's only the network, which is gonna be 192.168.100.0 right here. You see, we actually have it here. So perfect. So 255.255.255.0. We don't need to specify which one we are on. We subnet mask we have. Why? Because it's only the subnet mask in general. You know the range of it. So now we're gonna do the hop. So once we get out of here, which hop we're gonna encounter? We're gonna encounter 10.10.10.2. So I'm gonna put that over there, over here, that 2. So we're gonna click on enter, right? And we're gonna go on exit. So let's go ahead to, let's pause this, to router, to the second router, which is called router 1. And we're gonna do the same thing over here, right? So show IP route, right? We don't have nothing, no static, no SPF, no nothing. So then after we do that, we're gonna do this config terminal, right? Config terminal, and then we're gonna say IP route, right? 192.168.0.0. That's the network we have on this side. You see on the left side, this is our network. We're in router one, and we're gonna navigate to over here, right? To get to here. So we need to put the destination network and then the subnet mask destination network. 255.255.255.0, right? So then after that we're gonna put the next hop, which is gonna be like, so which hop we're gonna encounter, or which IP. So we're gonna, when we get out of our house, we're gonna encounter 10.10.10.1, right? So 10.10.10.1. Boom, enter. So now we're gonna click exit. So if we go, enable, I went too far back. So show IP route. All right. So we can see S right here. So it says, hey, I know where, where one lives. One lives in this house. 00-24. And we have here the distance. I'm gonna explain that in another video. Via 10.10.10.1. So here. So then if we go to router 0 and we do IP, so IP route, we're gonna find another static one. Okay, so the same thing. So this is the value, the hierarchy, so the lowest, the more the more powerful it is, so the lowest the number, the most likely the router is going to is gonna choose that route. So after 1 is 0, right? So if we have, let's say, something like 5, 6, 7, but then this is 1, it's gonna choose, this is the, like, kind of the distance vector, I think, but I'm gonna do that in another video, because I remember the OSPF is 100, right? The BGP is what, 20, so it don't have enough. I don't know how to say that, but it's okay. So let's keep going, because this is not what we're trying to tap into this video. So now we're gonna pin, but don't forget, always like copy, running, and start config so you can save your configuration. So let's ping our neighbor, right? So let's get out of the house. Let's do the simulation right here. Let's see if this works. 192.168, right? That 100.2. Boom. Let's see. Before you get out, it has to learn it. It has to put the map in the phone. So it's gonna time down because it has to learn it, right? So I said, oh, where I'm going? Let me see. Oh, I'm going to router 1. Okay, let's see. Boom. Message arrived. Hey. Wait. It didn't do nothing. Just like send like something like fake. So now I think it's gonna send the real message, because now it knows that's the correct address, right? So you're gonna see. Hopefully so, right? Hopefully so. I think you should look. Okay. Maybe it's not working. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it didn't work, guys. Why it didn't work? 192 config. Oh, you see? We don't have a diff. Oh my God, we didn't configure this one. Okay, so that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, so 192.168.100.2, right? And the default gateway is gonna be 192.168.100. What? 1. So let's go ahead and ping it again. So ping 192.168. That I don't know how it was like going over there because it didn't even have an address. So 2. Let's see now. So now you can see when the ICMP sign changed its color. Now it's purple, right? Okay. Okay, so I think now maybe it's working. It timed out. Okay, so now it learned the location. So now the guy knows where to go, right? So now the router they became friends. They're in different cities, but they found a highway that connect those different cities, right? So if I if you know what I'm saying, okay. So that's gonna be it. So let's like do another connection real quick from PC1 just to wrap this up. So ping 192.68.0.2 pinging. So I think they know each other already. So I don't think they need to know Benito. I don't wanna hold you. Okay. So here we can see. I don't know why it took it that long. I don't see no X over here. So you see, it sends 4 packets and receive 4, right? So this is gonna be it. This is gonna be it, guy. Thank you for watching me, and see you on the next video.